Hello.
Thanks, Bob, for hosting, for setting this up. Thanks, Warren, and it's great to be reading with S. And thank you all for coming out. I hope you've all had a beautiful day so far. Let me check what time it is, so don't fuck this up. All right, 8:20.
I'll let you know if you fuck it.
You're fucking it up. What's wrong? You hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that mic's working at all.
Oh, really?
I don't think so.
Oh.
We can hear you now.
I'll pretend it's working. New cars 2024. Chevy Sacrifice. Toyota Gamble. Mazda Collapse.
Oh, good.
A Honda Selfie. Nissan Ultimatum. Subaru Death Count. Kia Bribe. Buick Ennui. Ford Penis. Jeep Expulsion. Hyundai Strikebreaker. GMC Meltdown. That's all I'm going. Over easy. Egg, skull, moon, milk. Easy Christmas. Open letters to no one, shredded by Santa for free. The flu. Affluent. Having an abundance of goods or riches. Effluent. Liquid waste or sewage discharged into a river or the sea.
What?
Jury duty. Here, said the moon. A Ukrainian flag in the window of your house in a gentrified neighborhood in the USA tells me one thing. You've got no problem paying your mortgage.
Come on.
Whole paycheck. And the fruit doesn't even have a taste anymore. Threads. Incoherent Zionist barking and centrist gibberish, punching down at the dead who refuse to bless their killers.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. The cloud. The voice of the professional arrives disembodied, a fart that cannot smell itself. Free speech. You fired yourself, it says.
Wow.
Clue. The chair called us children without knowing what children were. I picked up the chair and threw it out the window. I've been doing this for a long time, said the child. He picked up the pocket Aristotle and said, "Children, sit down." And we burst out laughing across the floor. Light is a capital blown apart. The waves of work we've already done. Two trucks kiss in the distance. Get in, loser, we're writing a love poem. Let's drink here in the new spot, concentrating in the light. You think I work too hard for this lyric? Well, the rent is going down and the air is getting cleaner. It's not that you're dead to me, it's just that tomorrow now exists. The arrow of time impales the right enemies finally. The street is a river and the sewer is calling your bluff. Professor Plum stands in the ballroom with a lead pipe, alone, guarding libraries of toilet paper. Flush. called Poem for Academics. It is easy to blame workers for conditions created by bosses if you're a bootlicker. The Fox School of Business graduates proud boys and presidents of future for-profit enterprises prepared to applaud your hustle and sell it for more. If the customer is always right, fascism always passes.
Oh.
A professor is actually a cashier, like most workers. No matter how much you believe in yourself, the currency of your individual voice bends toward the parking meter of someone else's career, and higher pay is not on the ballot. You may need a letter of recommendation after your neighborhood is bulldozed too, and exciting opportunities start opening up at the new stadium, the Stadium of Opportunity.
Oh.
This is called Deep Cuts. Could be worse, said the father to the son. Could be worse, said the patient to the doctor. Could be worse, said the wine to the sofa. Could be worse, said the soda to the fries. Could be worse, said the starter to the reliever. Could be worse, said the desert to the lover. Could be worse, said Darth Vader to Karl Marx. Could be worse, said the communist to the anarchist.
Yes.
Could be worse, said the anarchist to the anarchist. Could be worse, said the milk to the juice. Could be worse, said the clock to the fan. Could be worse, said the cloud to the kite. Could be worse, said the page to the writer. Could be worse, said the guard to the library. Could be worse, said the cat to the cowboy. Could be worse, said the ropes to the wrestler. Could be worse, said the sun to the sunflower. Could be worse, said the soldier to the teacher. Could be worse, said the homework to the pay cut. Could be worse, said the pavement to the porn star. Could be worse, said the trash to the parking meter. Could be worse, said the cash to the cactus. Could be worse, said the earth to the song. Could be worse, said the train to the trees. Could be worse, said the trees to the bees. Could be worse, said the beach to the teeth. Could be worse, said the squirrel to the nut. Could be worse, said the wire to the weeds. Could be worse, said the skater to the hater. Could be worse, said the cooler to the cough drop. Could be worse, said the gum to the bum. Could be worse, said the diner to the donut. Could be worse, said the bagel to the beaver. Could be worse, said the road to the prison. Could be worse, said the map to the dream. Could be worse, said what's what to who done it. Could be worse, said the slinky to the Barbie. Could be worse, said the wiffle bat to the garbage pail kid. Could be worse, said the toilet to the plunger. Could be worse, said the beer to the reader. Could be worse, said the home run to the upper deck. Could be better, I said to my friend. Song and Malleable Time. My brother's a musician. He makes records under the name QNDFK, and he puts out like 10 albums a year. It's electronic music. And last year he put out a tape called Songs and Malleable Time. So I tried to mimic what he was doing with music. Definitely doesn't do that, but it was an attempt, and it's a poem. Song and Malleable Time. Wide array of used Santa suits for sale on South Street today. Bits of glass and parking tickets dress the curb for an album cover. I get carded in the same spot I snuck into 25 years ago. What's a call through the lens of a pigeon coming back for more? Why do we keep getting younger and younger and younger? The Pixies came on and we got stuck in the eye of the song. The ocean wants to drink, the sun spits out wings. When we rushed out without paying, I couldn't stop laughing. When work was nothing but waiting, time was a rubber band. You hear that train? It runs through the ocean. that strike in the heart of everyone you've ever loved. That summer we fell so in love the ground gave way. What we all wanted but couldn't let each other have. Pour me another, I said to the customer. It's time to feed the meter. A gang of Santas in the rearview mirror. The second hand touches my nose. This car is older than most careers, including my own. I peel off in gratitude. A gang of Santas in the rearview mirror. Every building has a chimney and a future. What we all wanted but couldn't let each other have. The wind sweeps my floor like a mother. That summer we fell so in love the ground gave way. Tongues of water reaching out of flowers. It always felt late then, as if on the edge of some rupture. Soon the job would stop eating the house and every move you made. I taped my brain to that summer like a rubber band. We were catching up to the past when you left. The wind sweeps my floor like a mother. I'm almost finished my beautiful soda. Thanks everyone. I'm going to read one more poem here. Heaven. I wrote my name down on the envelope and handed it back to the clerk and it disappeared. The name. You saw me write it down, there's ink in the pen. What do you think just happened? What about the past, all that work? We were up by 10 points with 2 minutes left. I don't understand. The cop said, look, I don't want to play games with you. He said, who were your friends? I said, I didn't know them, they just showed up. It's important to move things around, knock down the walls so you can see. Sometimes the sadness in my body gets so heavy, I think I'm going to sink through the fucking earth. Then they show up to pull me out. Then I remember who I am is more than I could ever know. And that's not even the point. I didn't know them, they just showed up. Out of thin air, gushing life. No words. Not a snitch in sight. That's it, thanks.